Saru, welcome. I am Sanjay Udaya, missing for the past 4.5 weeks. Nobody cared to ask, where is him? My subscribers didn't care. Well, good. That's how you should be when you're subscribed to my channel. And I'm shocked to know there's like around 130 subscribers who believe in my channel. Okay, I don't know what you did. But I got some content for you. But actually, it's for me. It's my channel. It's what I do. You are seeing it. Actually, it was for me. Okay, now that I have bought the Intercept and you guys want to hear what I was going to say, I was going to say about the cons. Cons. Not that con. Pros and cons. So, only going to talk about the cons. Now, let me make it clear. Not all Royal Enfield vehicles might go through this. It is specifically mine, my observations on it, and I don't exactly find it as cons because my vehicle is still on stock and some of these parts can be claimed under warranty, but this usually happens in certain regions. Keep that in mind. I'm near the coastal region. Oxidization can happen much more effectively in my region. Not to offend anyone, my observations is what I'm sharing. So let's get on with the video. Hello. Yeah, wear mask. Welcome back. My name is Sanjay Udaya and I'm in okay, hello, welcome back. And this is the bike. Yeah, this one, this fellow. Covered the cons because the pros are always the pros, and I always give the pros. Oh my god, that I'm leaving my life with the Interceptor, this vehicle. People think that life should be given a third choice and not the fourth, because the fifth one might be very dangerous. After I have told that and zoomed into the vehicle, let's get started with the cons. Biggest con is the owner. You only. You're owning the bike. No, you're the biggest con. So I thought it'll be best if I can split it up into multiple categories. Multiple categories where one, you have the visual, because it's a low mileage run vehicle, so it's not much to talk of the engine, but still I'll talk a little bit about this, and the other factors are all will come in the list, so shut up and listen. One of the cons which I've been noticing every time I get on a vehicle or whenever I'm cleaning is the oxidization issue. Let me see it again. You can see oxidization has started to happen, not just here, on a lot of parts of the vehicle. A large part of this and all has started to oxidize. It would be best if I started with the visual looks, since I have already explained in my previous videos about choosing this color. Pretty much this changes and that changes, and headlight thing changes, but other than that, okay, the flight is going across. Go man, go fast. Most of the oxidization issue will be faced where people are staying near like the beach or near high moisture region. Oxidization happens over here, and chrome parts are the most affected ones, and most of the chrome parts have started to oxidize. Minimal oxidation has started to happen. Tank shine is pretty much intact, not a problem. The seat has started to wrinkle a bit, but not a big deal. Most of the chromes have already started to create a lot of oxidization issue. Surface rusting is happening on the brake. It's not a big deal. Once you put the brake, it wears off. And the biggest problem is this part. where I have to find Royal Enfield's Essentials and start to polish it. Since you can see, it has started to do fuzzy work, and that is that. So visually, these are the major problems which I see, and silencer and the exhaust pipe has no problem whatsoever. Everything looks intact. No, not much discoloration over there, but there is a slight amount of discoloration at the start over here, which will start corroding after some time, and that was bloody hot. Burnt. Will direct you with the explanation. Cleaning parts are to be taken care of if you are buying this vehicle, because most of the vehicle, their components are covered, and this is like exposed. The biggest part difficulty to clean was this thing, spokes. It is not that easy to clean. And the other factor is that you have the exhaust, so be careful. Always make sure the bike is in a not so hot position so that you can start cleaning. The tank is actually a very sensitive part because it's all shiny, so you should take care while cleaning most of these components. So that is con if you consider all the fiber parts which come, and you can just or you can throw something on top which I have not thrown top, so you should be little careful. It's not actually a con, but since people can connect with what I say as con, I just said con, so that would make sense, right? Don't you think so? That can be faced is when you're wearing actually a shorts or chappal. It's like the worst thing to wear on an Interceptor. As you can see, and I'm going to get on top of this and I touch it. Oh yeah, can you see? Yeah, if I touch it, it's a huge disaster management project. So the other problem is we have sun. We all exist. Why do we exist? What is the meaning of life? Yeah, the light. Now the best component, if you're going to do any electronical changes to the vehicle, the warranty is void, everything is void, life is itself a void. Okay, that is another topic to be discussed, but not the best lighting for touring if you're taking for longer distance. So okay only. This happens usually in a bigger vehicle. It's not a big deal, but heat rejection on the air-cooled engine is actually thrown towards the right. You feel it under the thigh, not too hot. During cold season, especially if you are in the hotter places, you can feel that heat really well, and not the best vehicle for daily commutes if you are in a hot place, but it rejects from this side, and then it comes in. Well, the point is, it comes from the right hand side, and just hot and burns the under thigh. So that is, I don't know. It's not a con. It's part of the vehicle. So this is how the vehicle feels. And if you didn't know and you are like, what? Then it's a con. But if you knew and you can live with it, then it's like.
So this video, what I'm going to share is for those new people who are thinking of, oh, Interceptor. See the technical spec, like, wow, it has got very good performance, 650cc. Well, I didn't buy my vehicle saying 650cc. I said, yeah, I pretty much said the same. The biggest cons and the pros are already given. I always give pros. Even a cons will sound like pros also, but it's not a problem. It will be a problem for few of them who look at it in perspective where people are like, and some of them might be like, So I'm telling it for those people who are going to buy and they're going to be shocked, like, oh my god, what's happening? I put my hard-earned money, whatever money, bought a bike. For those people, might be useful. Now that you have got some perspective towards what I am saying, so the new owners who are going to buy the vehicle, or the existing owners who are usually using or having problem with it, share your comments in the description below. Let's see how we can improve the whole overall maintenance or the ecosystem for the Interceptor maintenance. I think it pretty much goes with the Continental also. And share your experience and how you made it better. A biggest advice to keep all this well maintained and everything. Make sure that you go over speed breakers and prevent off-roading, because this is not an off-roading vehicle. Don't say any vehicle is off-roading. You can off-road, it's not that you can't, but it will take a huge toll on the vehicle. If you want to keep it for longer duration of time, the vehicle, then please ride it on road. Keep it in required road speeds. Don't overspeed. Be careful. Prevent doing stunts on the vehicle. Keep it lasting more longer, because these components don't heal. Once you start beating them like at a higher pressure and everything, things tend to warp. You won't get the same new riding experience at all. So for those riders who are buying it, it's just direction. And those people who want to maintain it and keep it for like 5 to 10 years, for them is this direction. Or those people who just are going to use it in rough usage and just throw it off, I think this won't be even a con. This will be just an overlook video. So until then, enjoy your Interceptor. Be safe. Don't drive like a lunatic. And bye.